What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Rational Wrestling Mark YouTube channel, aka the podcast. Another stream for you guys. And today's topic is going to be about how a heel, Trish Stratus, is best for business. Now, if you saw Raw last night, you know that this beautiful blonde bombshell turned heel last night. Now, this is the first time, I believe, in 18, 19 years that Trish Stratus turned heel. It's been 19 years, I believe the first time in 19 years she is now a heel. The first time she turned was when she betrayed Chris Jericho, slapped him in the face, WrestleMania 20. If y'all remember that, where she basically aligned herself with Christian and turning on Jericho. And basically, she was women's champion for almost over a year, actually. Over a year, she was the women's champion. But I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on a heel Trish Stratus of why it's best for business right now. Because right now, the women's division in the WWE, it's lacking. It's not as interesting. It's missing something. It needs star power. The women's division right now needs a lot of star power. And with Trish coming back, her feuding with Becky, this is going to be good for the women's division as a whole because we need that star power. And that's what the women's division is sorely lacking right now. Now, if you watch the women's tag team match, you would know that this was telegraphed. I mean, it's been teased for a couple weeks. This has been in the news that Trish was going to turn heel. We just didn't know when. We just didn't know when she was going to make that turn. But it happened on this episode of Raw. How they set it up was Lita was injured. Lita was attacked. You know, she was seen grabbing her neck. And we don't know who attacked her, but I guess I'm pretty sure you can assume who did it. I'm pretty sure it's obvious who attacked Lita. No, none other than Trish. Because of the history, because of maybe there's jealousy that maybe she's jealous of the fact that she didn't get to become the women's tag team champion first with Becky or with anybody else for that matter, right? Could be jealousy that she was not asked to come back first. Lita was asked to come back first. You know, I'm just creating different scenarios as to why Trish did what she did. It's not confirmed that she attacked Lita, but, you know, we watched wrestling long enough to know how these things tend to work. You know, it's always a whodunit storyline. You know, who attacked who backstage. We don't know who did it, but we can always pinpoint to who attacked who. And in this case, I think it was Trish that attacked Lita. So we saw Trish, you know, turning heel. But that's not the point, though. The point is that a heel Trish Stratus is good for the women's division because now she is able to uplift the division, take the division to new heights, and have everybody step up their game. This is going to bring the women's division to a whole new level going forward. This is also going to elevate Becky Lynch. Now, a heel Trish Stratus back in the day was watchable. If I'm being honest, it was watchable. It was good TV. Um, she just she has the mic capabilities to cut any promo, whether it's face or heel, whatever. But as a heel, she's more particularly uh, better on the mic when she's playing the bad guy, because she's able to get that heat on her. She's able to know how to get the fans to turn on her. I believe that, like any good performer in wrestling, they're good at playing a heel and they're good at playing the babyface. Now, Eddie Guerrero is someone that was good at playing the babyface and the heel. He played both roles perfectly. There's guys like Edge that can play a babyface and a heel perfectly. They know when to make that switch. They know how to get you to hate them one minute, and then the next minute they know how to get you to love them. That's the same thing with Trish. And because she's so damn beautiful, she's a blonde bombshell. I mean, at her age, she's still looking young. She still looks like she hasn't aged a bit. Right? She still got it. She still got it, bruh. No doubt. But that's the same thing with Trish. She knows how to turn that switch when she needs to. She can go from babyface to heel, no problem. And when she was a heel back in the day, the women's division was very limited. There wasn't a lot of good women's wrestlers. I mean, the best that you had back in the day was Alita, a Victoria, a Jazz, a Molly Holly, a Gail Kim, but you knew that Trish was the top female. You knew she was the star of the entire division. And it was clear. It was even more clear when she turned heel in 2004 that she was the star and everybody else was just underneath her, right? Lita came very close, but I would say Lita was on her level at that point too. I mean, who can forget their classic 2004 feud? The classic segments that they had, the classic backstage brawls that they had. I mean, Trish was always trying to push the buttons of Lita, get under her skin, and she knew how to do that. That's one thing about Trish as a heel that just makes it work. She knows how to get under your skin. She knows how to get under your skin. She knows what buttons to press. That's what a good heel does, male or female. They know how to press your buttons. They know how to get under the skin of a baby face, right? And you saw that in their feud, in her feud with Lita. She knew how to get under everybody's skin, including Lita. You can obviously see the difference in demeanor from a heel Trish and a babyface Trish. You can see the difference in mannerisms and demeanor and facial expressions. So going forward, this is going to be pretty interesting with what they do with this Becky and Trish feud. But overall, this is supposed to gain some interest in the women's division that badly needs something interesting, something for people to sink their teeth into, to invest in. We need something to invest in when it comes to the women, not just from a match quality standpoint, but from a storyline perspective, but from a, character standpoint. We need something to invest. into with the women, and the WWE has not done a good job with making people care about the women. There's a lot of people that don't care about the women on the shows because they're simply irrelevant. Yes, can they put on a decent match? Sure. But there's more to wrestling than just flips and cool moves and innovative high spots and match quality. There's more to that. Got to have the character, you got to have the charisma, you got to have the star power, you got to have the mic skills. And that's what Trish has. Trish has the entire package. She can wrestle, she can talk, she can work a crowd, she can play a baby face and a heel pretty good. She has the entire package, and she just has that look, right, of a female wrestling star. The blonde hair, the perfect fit body, the figure, the sex appeal, all that, right? The wrestling ability along with it. So, this is my thoughts on a heel Trish Stratus. I think it's best for business. I think her and Becky Lynch are going to tear it up on the mic. Where does this factor in Lita when she returns? Does she align herself with Trish? Does she align herself with Becky? I don't know what happens. Who knows? But from what I know is this is going to be good TV with the women. I think at this time you need a Trish Stratus back in your women's division to, like I said, get people talking, get people to care about the women. And if you're going to bring back Trish to do that, then by all means, go all the way with it. So with that being said, this is my thoughts on, Trish Stratus turning heel for the first time in 19 years. It's not like we didn't see it coming. We saw it coming. It was pretty telegraphed. The way that whole tag team match was structured, you can tell, especially after the match was over, you knew it was going to happen. So let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section about the Trish Stratus heel turn from Raw last night. Do you think it's best for business, or do you simply don't care? Do you think this is going to help elevate the women's division to new heights, make people care again? Let me know your thoughts, man. This is the Rational Wrestling Mark YouTube channel, also known as the Rational Wrestling Viewer. Like the video for the algorithm, subscribe if you are new, and I am out. Peace.